Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your mid-February to March tarot reading. I am, of course, Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villagio Strega, for those of you who would like to follow me on Facebook or message me there. If you have a challenge or situation you'd like more guidance or clarity on, that's also another good way to reach me. Otherwise, all my information is either linked below in the description or the About section of my channel. I just want to turn some of these upright. Make sure they're all upright. I like them all going the same direction when I start. There we go. Okay, that said, Sagittarius, keep in mind, this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone, so do take what does, and please leave the rest, especially for you cross watchers. So that said, thank you. Something's happening in your world. Looks like maybe a little anticipation of change, maybe a little celebration going on, perhaps. Let's see what's the challenges in relation to it. 4 Wands energy. You got some justice being served on a situation. So you're needing to keep something in balance here, Sagittarius, when you see that justice card energy. End of a karmic cycle, perhaps. Justice being served in a situation. We'll go back into this a little bit more perhaps here in a moment, but it looks like you're either embarking on some sort of new journey as this change is happening, or some sort of change in your environment is happening that you're very happy about. But the challenge is that there's a balance to it. There's something that kind of needs its equilibrium about it all. Again, something needs to end before something else begins. Let's see what your goals are, Sagittarius. For mid-February to March, please, for Sagittarius energy. Thank you. What is Sagittarius's goals, please? Sagittarius's goals. Almost. There it is. Okay, we're in reversal. We've got Knight of Pentacles. Upright or reverse, though, please? Upright. Thank you. Upright Knight of Pentacles is someone who is slow and steady, kind of lets go of their ego. It's Pentacles, of course, so it's pertaining to your time and your finance. But this is a really generous Knight. This is the slowest moving Knight in the deck. So you're wanting to take time with a situation. It may be relating to work. It may be relating to a relationship. It's an energy where the ego is dropped, right? And you're more focused on the betterment for all in a situation. If it's money coming towards you. It's just coming very slowly in this particular instance. And I'm trying to get anything more from this because this is your goals card after all. I think you're looking to have a certain element of wealth, Sagittarius, as it is for your goal, especially when it comes towards the end of the month. You recognize that something is coming in slowly towards you, especially in regards to your finance. And you're moving in a direction, again, that is for the betterment of everyone in that particular situation. Or at least that's what it's showing me. Let's see what the distant past is like. What's the distant past for Sagittarius? Distant past for Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Okay. We have got the Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands is an energy of you were really thinking about something. You were really taking your time with some ideas, maybe something you were passionate about. Really thinking. You had a lot of potential with something. But unfortunately, it never came to fruit. It wasn't, or maybe it did not come to fruit, but at that moment in the distant past, it was more ideas than it was actual action. You may have needed some help kind of moving things along or getting clarity to kind of decipher what was pertinent and what wasn't, as it was either an entrepreneurship, again, something creative, passionate, could have been a relationship, just kind of like getting off the ground that started intensely. But you definitely needed some counsel or advice to kind of filter things out there and move things forward in the direction you really wanted. Let's look at the recent past. Recent past is secrets revealed. You've got the moon card energy. So things, your hopes and fears and things that were kind of in the darkness, you had to use your intuition on. There was the unconscious level of things. You kind of had a hunch that they were there because you're using your intuition and that psychic ability. High feminine energy here as well. But things were kind of being illuminated. Things were coming from the depths that maybe you weren't really aware of on the surface. So as things were coming to light, it's what kind of moves you in the future, or moves you in a direction now as to what's going on in your near future. And that would be more towards March. So let's see. Sagittarius, what is your near future looking like, please? For mid-February forward. What is going on for Sagittarius here? Okay. I got two that come out. Who's going where? Okay. No, that's staying. Okay. Both are staying. Okay. Both are staying in the near future position. So what I'm getting here is that there's some sort of conflict that's going to happen. This may be like a little locker room battle, or maybe a little quarrel. Something where you're kind of the one that's like, no, this isn't really what I intended, or no, that really wasn't what I meant to say, or my point of view. So it's kind of asking that communication be cleared up with regards to this situation, and that a lot of patience be had towards where you're heading. Again, there's something that needs to kind of be kept in balance here with all of this. There's something yet, while it's optimistic, and you're showing up in your own reading, by the way. Temperance card energy is the energy of Sagittarius. So it's indicating that it is something for you personally, Sagittarius. It's not just something in the environment, but it's a forward movement. Again, it's a justice for you personally, or a change for you personally here that I'm seeing. Now, while the Temperance card energy is about having faith, it is about having trust, it's about patience in a situation, especially when it comes to kind of quarrel, as it were. It's a challenge for you. Is what it really is. It's about kind of like setting forth on a new direction. It's part of the hero's journey. One of the challenges the hero has to face is having faith and patience, of course. So that's what that's really indicating. Is, okay, where do you go from here? Is coming up for you. Let's see what your attitude is about all this. Here, coming up for February. For Sagittarius, please. What's Sagittarius' attitude about it all? What's Sagittarius' attitude? Okay, I've got the Six of Swords energy. Six of Swords energy is indicating to me that you're ready to just get out of there. Get out of the situation you're in. You've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot's on your mind, and you kind of need some rest and recovery, like a little recuperation, a little reprieve from this energy. That is a ship on water. That is a vessel on water going from one area to another. So that's why I say travel may be involved, either travel or relocation. But you have to go through like kind of that emotional seas, as it were, emotional waters first. Kind of let your thoughts be relieved, let your emotions relieve. And usually that's with the aid of assistance. That's why this individual's here manning the boat while she kind of sits out at the edge of the boat, watching the water, watching the shores come up to the shore, the new territory, new grounds, as it were. So it's really about you. Your attitude is really like, okay, I just need a break with all of this, and I'm trying to let things go and move towards a new horizon, a new place, new point of life if you're not physically moving, kind of transitioning with the help of others if you're not physically moving to a new destination. Your external influences is the lovely Two of Swords energy. Now, Two of Swords is all those thoughts, like those conflicting thoughts, those conflicting emotions, those conflicting ideas. But what you really, really need to do when you have Two of Swords energy, especially when it's coming from other sources outside of ourselves, is get your facts straight. You know, I got a feeling this has a lot to do with this. It has a lot to do with this Justice card energy. Again, about keeping things in balance, end of a karmic cycle, facing facing our own demons, facing whatever it is that, you know, we need to balance out. Justice, of course, is Libra energy as well. You could be dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with another Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces, Scorpio in all of this as well. But additionally, this is just that energy of, okay, if you've got opposing ideas, if you've got opposing thoughts coming at you, just make sure you communicate and say, hey, is this really what you mean? Or is that really what your intention is in all of this? Is what that card is indicating to me. Because there's a lot going on underneath the surface. We've got moon card energy here. So I'm seeing that there's things you're not aware of, Sagittarius, that can be revealed to you. If you simply ask, if you communicate in it all. We may have to, again, use some of that intuition here. Let's see then what your inner emotions are like. How are you feeling about all this for this period of time? No. For Sagittarius, please, mid-February to March. How is Sagittarius feeling about all this? How is Sagittarius feeling about all this? Your inner emotions, please. Got chickens making all sorts of noise outside. I wonder if there's a fox or a hawk. Okay, inner emotions. You recognize that it's been through a stroke of luck, that you've managed and kind of moved through these challenges. You're ready to expand on something. This is Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune. And time has been in your favor. It's upright, of course, not this way. So, again, you recognize that there's been some challenges where you got really lucky when it came to whatever interactions you were having. Let's see what the overall energy is for Sagittarius on the collective, please. Again, from mid-February to March. What you got for Sagittarius' overall energy? Thank you. Yeah, looking like the finance of things. An act of generosity, an act of, again, patience on a situation, forward movement, new expansion, new money perhaps. Perhaps this is that, because we're graduating from the page to the knight here with that goal in mind. You recognize that you want to prosper in something, you want more finance in something in order to move forward in a situation. You got to clear up those loose ends when it comes to communication, your thoughts, your ideas, and how you're interacting with others for sure. But the abundance is there. The finance is going to be there. You recognize that. It's just taking its time, really. Page is, again, that new money, that new investments of both time and energy and, you know, securing your finances, what it takes to do that in relation to others. Again, this is an individual who wants the best for everyone kind of scenario. So that said, Sagittarius, let's grab 3 cards for you. See what else Spirit wants you to know. For Sagittarius mid-month, please. Spirit, can I have 3 cards, please, to summarize for Sagittarius? Thank you. Got 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. Again, that's why I'm seeing that twice. 6 of Pentacles twice now. Okay. 1 more, please, Spirit. I thank you. For Sagittarius. Oh, too many. Too much. Too much. Apparently there's a lot Sagittarius needs to know for the end of the month. All right, keep going, please. 1 more for Sagittarius. Thank you. Got 2 more for you. Okay, Sagittarius. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 3 of Cups. Blessed be. Okay, here's what's going on. You guys are recognizing that something is coming to an end. Again, I saw this with the Justice card energy, that there's a completion of a cycle. But you're recognizing, too, that as one cycle ends, another one begins. 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups here. In this challenge, let me start with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles, rather. Again, there's that act of generosity. It's all about the Pentacles. It's about keeping things in balance. It's the give and take of a situation, and it has a little bit to do with your finance and your time, how you spend that energy, how you manage your finances, what's the push and pull, what needs to happen in a certain situation, so that way you get what you need and other people get what they need as well. Two of Swords energy, again, you got to gather those facts, clear up your thoughts as to whether or not one versus the other, especially in your external environment, that you have all the facts and you have correct a thought and a process. Things are revealed to you, so that way you can make decisions from there, or prior to making any decisions in regards to a certain situation. And Three of Cups energy, of course, is back to that joy of anticipation of change. It's celebrating with others. It's living happily. It's living with friendships and community and just joy, emotional satisfaction for you all. So Sagittarius, I hope that helps. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And hey, again, don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. Take care. Blessed be.